It's busted. It's broken. I think Facebook's okay with that, but I'm not. How's it going, everybody? My name is Marcus, aka Chamon, and welcome to our video about why I'm leaving Facebook gaming. But I guess the first question is why would you even care? I mean, I'm not Tim the Tap Man. I'm not Doctors Lupo or Disrespect. I'm not Harris Heller. I'm none of them. I'm just your typical middle tier pandemic era streamer, someone that just got the idea and said, you know what? Let's go for it. Let's give it a shot. And I've been doing it for 2 years now on Facebook gaming, and it's actually been relatively lucrative. It's become my part-time job, which has been amazing, actually. I never thought that in such a short time I could actually work part-time as a content creator. So with all that said, why leave the platform if you're actually hitting goals and doing semi-well? Well, I guess this video is hopefully going to explain all that. But if you could, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. If you want to be extra awesome, make sure to hit the bell icon that pops up right after that. It would be awesome to come have you hang out with us again as we're transitioning over here to YouTube for our live streams and all of our VOD content as well. Again, if you could do that, that'd be super awesome. But on to the rest of the video. Why pick up everything and move it over to a site where live streaming, though it's been around for a while, is just now finally getting the push and an investment that it needs over here on YouTube? Well, for one thing, Facebook gaming has been a roller coaster, and content creation in general is a roller coaster of emotions. There's high highs, low lows, a lot of dips and ebbs and flows, and it is very taxing. You have to just take those hard seasons as they come. Facebook, just like YouTube, is an algorithm-based platform, so, you know, it kind of feels like you're either getting pushed by the current or you're being pushed away by the current. It feels very unfair sometimes. But here on YouTube, it feels like the algorithm is a little bit more consistent. The algorithm here seems to be quite a bit more fair, and I believe that the work that you put in on YouTube actually results in payoff. Where Facebook, I almost feel like half the time it feels like luck. And, you know, that's any content creator. Grass is always greener on the other side. We hate this about our platform. So I don't want to be like I'm going after Facebook with a pitchfork and torches and being like, burn the platform to the ground. That's not what I'm saying. In fact, actually, if you check out some of our content here on YouTube, one of my first videos that I ever put up here is what I've learned in a year of streaming on Facebook gaming. And the one thing I will say is this: it is a fantastic place to start. You have your own personal network. When you go live, you can share it out to friends and family, which is fantastic. And you can grow it by sharing it to communities, meeting new people. It's actually a really wonderful platform to start. However, what I'm seeing is longevity does not appear to be happening on Facebook gaming. Overall, when I look at the popular games on there, games that are AAA, beautiful titles, think of like Destiny 2, which, you know, on Facebook gaming has double digits watching platform wide. Double digits. You know, 20 to 90 people watching it on the entirety of Facebook gaming. When you go to Twitch and there's thousands, tens of thousands of people watching that. Now, comparing Twitch, which has been around for over a decade now and whatnot, it's a little hard, and it's super focused on that sort of content. Facebook gaming still, it's been around for 4 years now. I believe 2018 was the release of Facebook gaming. But to see things like AAA games that have passionate communities, that are driven, games that are updating constantly, and there's nobody to be found. There's no community to be found. It is incredibly strange to me. And I'm just curious as to why. Facebook gaming last year from Streamlabs, I believe, was told that it actually surpassed YouTube in hours watched on live content, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. But I know that they had gotten like second place. And that was really great, especially as a Facebook gaming streamer. I was like, wow, this is awesome. The platform's going. There have been reports now that, yes, they've surpassed these platforms in watch time. But the content has either been fake, pre-recorded, or hyper clickbait. So I'm going to read this quote from a Bloomberg article from earlier this year. It says, as the pre-recorded commerce or simply bizarre video activity takes over in the last quarter of 2021, it's accounted for 42% of the hours watched on Facebook Gaming's top 200 channels. So they're gaining view time But this is for either fake accounts or clickbait accounts that are showing these strange videos of people, teetering off of cliff sides with really precarious vehicles and, really strange things. Fake streams where it's gameplay with an attractive person streaming it down in the corner. But we're finding out that they're top tier content creators, the Stone Mountains, the King Gothalians, at Karina Kampf before she left for Twitch again, Disguised Toast, who was a Facebook gaming partner and left back for Twitch again. These people were not even like accounting for an nth of what these numbers were talking about. It was all of these weird pre-recorded clickbait content that was pulling in thousands upon thousands upon thousands of view hours on the platform. What it showed me is that it showed me that there's no room for live content on Facebook, period. Facebook has 2.9 billion users. How many of those users are actually looking for live video game content? Pre-recorded streams of actual legitimate playthroughs that these people have done are bringing in almost like 1,000% increase on viewership, engagement, and watch time to help bolster their positions in algorithm. Can't blame them. But why are those succeeding? But as soon as they're on the screen playing these same games, they're back down from 400 people watching to 40. Why is that? And it's nothing against them as content creators. It's simply this. 2.9 billion people on Facebook. I would say at least half of those are probably under 40 years old. Then you take the amount of people under 40 that are even looking for video game content on the platform whatsoever. And then you think about the fact that not only are you then playing a game that they might enjoy or not enjoy, then they have to deal with you. And if they don't like that person, it could be their favorite video game of all time, but if they don't like the person playing the game, they're not going to stop and watch. And that's on any platform, but on Facebook gaming in general, I truly believe that there is really no longevity for live video game content on the platform. Not only that, but Meta themselves are actually withdrawing resources from Facebook gaming and quote unquote, well, let me not say quote unquote yet. Let me read the article. Give me one moment and I'll pull this clip up here from a website called The Verge. And it's talking about what they're dialing back. So this is a quote. It says, here's what that dialing back for Meta looks like so far. Meta's leaders have in recent days started telling specific teams that they won't be able to hire new engineers or receive internal transfers. It's a sign that those specific products don't make money or aren't strategically important to keep investing in, while Meta's stock price is down 43% this year. Product teams already impacted by an engineering freeze include Facebook Dating, which that was a flash in the pan, and gaming, Messenger Kids, the commerce team, all of these things. But Facebook Gaming is on that list. That doesn't sound like a company that is going to be investing. Now, I may not be right in saying that Facebook Gaming won't exist in a few years. They may just keep the platform as is. These things that aren't bringing in revenue for them are going to be put on the back burner. It's just the truth of the nature. Harris Heller said this, and I grabbed a clip from his thing. So Harris, if you watch this, you're a huge inspiration. I'm a thrifty boy on your community, and I truly appreciate what you do for streamers. Between the free resources and just the insight that you have. But this is what he had to say about Facebook gaming.
You never talk about Facebook gaming. Give me a quick speed run on why to never stream there. I didn't say to never stream there. The problem I have with it is it's Facebook. And I promise you, content creators are Facebook's lowest priority.
I truly believe that Facebook cares the least amount, just what Harris said, cares very little for their content creators. And I believe YouTube is the place where content creation is king. And that is the place that I said I should plant my flag and take our community and hope to goodness that it works. I've loved Facebook gaming. I've been on the platform for almost 2 years now, actually 2 years next week, which is insane. I don't want to leave necessarily. I want to see it work and thrive, but it's busted. It's broken. And I think Facebook's okay with that. But I'm not. This is why I'm leaving Facebook gaming. I appreciate you guys watching the content today. If you enjoyed it, please, again, like the video. It would be super helpful. Subscribe to the channel would be even more helpful. And the most helpful thing you can do is also hit that bell notification icon afterward. I'm Marcus, aka Chamon. I'm a streamer, content creator, moving their community from Facebook gaming over to YouTube, and I'm excited for this journey. And if you are finding this video, I truly hope that it was helpful for you. I hope that I didn't sound like a cynical jerk the whole time, because that's not my goal. My goal is to say this, is to say, for me, this is what I believe is the best for my community. And if you're debating on what to do, maybe this will help you make the long-term investment, because it's scary. It is so scary. But when you're talking about building a community, when you're talking about really putting your flag down and saying, this is where we're going to make a home, maybe this is the best place for you.